Hey guys, this is Rohan from Rohan the Chess Master, and welcome back to episode 4 of Beat the Bots on Chess.com, which is a series I have on my channel where I try to beat every single bot on Chess.com, starting with the beginner bots, then moving on to intermediate, then advanced, and finally master. So in episode 1, 2, and 3, well, in 3, I beat Noel, Oliver, and Malika. Um, and in this episode, I will beat the next three bots that we have, which is Aaron, Janjay, and Mina, who are all 700 rated. So if you haven't watched episodes 1, 2, and 3, then I would encourage you to do so by clicking on my channel, which is in the description, and then going to the videos page. Alright, so let's get into it. As you can see, the time control I'm picking for this is 10 minutes, and that's because I don't want it to be unlimited because the games could get a little too long. So let's go ahead and hit play, and I'm going to start off with the king's pawn. And okay, we get knight f6 to Alekhine's defense. I'm going to go ahead and attack the knight. Knight d5, and I'm just going to develop here. c6. I'm gonna protect my pawn and control the center with d4. Okay, knight a6 allows me to take and double his pawns. So even though I do lose a bishop for a knight, his pawns are gonna be doubled, which are gonna be weak because it's doubled and isolated. So I will go ahead and take. Okay, Aaron doesn't even take back, so I basically just got a free knight. So we'll go ahead and move back. See, this is the thing about the beginner bots. King e7. Okay, not only do you just lose a knight, you also just moved your king, so now you can't castle. Since we're ahead in material, I just traded it off. Okay, queen e8. I don't know what's happening here. We got king e7 and then queen e8. I'm just gonna go ahead and castle. a5, check. f6, we'll take that. And he does take back, so we'll go bishop h4. Queen d8. Okay, so I want to go knight e4 and try to take this pawn, but there's this pawn here that's not allowing me to do that. So I'm going to move my knight and then go c4. Okay, bishop g7. Let's go queen d3. c4. Okay, we'll take the pawn. He doesn't take back. We'll take that pawn. And now I'm going to go knight c3 and then knight e4. Okay, king goes back to d8. Knight e4 also attacks the rook, by the way. So, wow, he doesn't even stop that. Okay, now I have a choice. I could either take this, or I could take this. I'm just gonna take the free rook. Keep things nice and simple. King d7. Okay. Wow. I'll just take this. Even though my knight is better than the bishop, I mean, as I said, I'm up material, so it doesn't really matter what I'm trading as long as it's a fair trade and not giving up like a rook for a bishop or something. Let's go queen b5, attack the pawn. Okay, he does defend it. Let's take this pawn with the check. b6 blunders the pawn. Nice. And I'm just gonna check him. Let's get a rook trade. Now let's also get a queen trade. Nice. And now we can probably just promote this pawn and then do a ladderless mate of some sort with the rook and the queen. We'll go here. We'll check. Take it. I did sack the knight, which is fine. Check. Check. And this should be mate pretty soon. Now, I don't want to stalemate, but the king can still go here, which I see. So, I'm going to go here. Check. And as long as you're always checking, you can't stalemate. And this is checkmate. With that, we do beat Aaron, so let's go ahead and try to beat John Jay now. Alright. Yeah, let's go d4 this time. Just switch it up. Ooh, e5 with the England gambit. Okay, we'll take the pawn. And, okay. I think you're supposed to play knight c6 here. I learned this theory. And then when I defend the pawn, you're supposed to go queen e7. There's also all sorts of tricky lines. But with this variation, I mean, I do lose some development, but I just get a free pawn, and now I can just go e4. So I should be fine. Okay, again, the bot goes knight a6 instead of knight c6, which is definitely better. So I can double the pawns. And will she take back? Yes, she does. Unlike Aaron, who just lost the knight outright. Alright, bishop e7. I will go ahead and trade. Okay, takes with bishop so it doesn't lose his castling rights. I'm probably gonna castle queenside here, so I'm just gonna go bishop f4 and then castle. Yeah, the bot's probably gonna... Okay, never mind. I thought John Jay was gonna castle kingside, but we get rook f8 instead. So bishop e5 probably attacks this pawn, but it can just go f6, so I'm just gonna continue developing and connect the rooks. Oh god, okay. The bot does blunder the knight for absolutely no reason. And now we have check, and we can put more pressure on the bishop. And we do win it. And let's see, there should be some kind of mate here. I'm gonna take this pawn. Oh, wow. What is that? Okay, is this mate? No, the king can still go here. Okay, I'm just gonna take this, keep things nice and simple. Alright, I probably want to defend that. My rook's hanging and this is hanging. Okay, let's go check to get out of it, and then we're gonna take this. Okay, rook all the way there. Has to be a mate somewhere. Why do I not see this? Okay, let's go rook de1 and try to get a trade. Nice. Okay, he doesn't take. Interesting. I'm gonna go and trade. And then let's see. Guy looking for this check. Rook c8. Okay, doesn't really stop that. Okay, and now we do have this fork, which does drop the knight, but we get the rook. And now this should be very easy to win. Alright, I'm gonna pick up this pawn and then promote a queen. No, it's a stalemate because he still has pawns, yeah. Alright, check. Check. And okay. Do I want to sack? No, I'll just go. This isn't stalemate. Okay. John Jay as well. Let's go ahead and move on to Mina. Alright, I'll play e4 again. Okay, we get the French defense with e6. The main line here is where we go d4 and take the whole center. And then Mina is supposed to go d5. Queen h4. Okay, so I don't want to just attack the queen and absent-mindedly just lose my pawn. So I need to defend my pawn here. And if c5. Okay, so obviously the idea is takes, and she threatens checkmate. So I'm going to threaten the queen. Queen moves back to f6. And now if I go e4 or e5, it should be fine. Queen goes all the way back to d8. So now I have all this development. And Mina has literally no pieces. She did this. She did e6. She did c5. But nothing else. If I take this, then I'm just helping her develop. So I'm going to go bishop e3. And oh my god. How come every single bot we've played today has played knight a6 and just let us double their pawns? I don't understand that. And Mina doesn't even take back. Like somebody, like Aaron. Okay. Well, at this point, I'm up a knight, so I might as well just take this and trade everything. Wow, doesn't even take back. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go b4. Hang on to the pawn. Bishop back to f8. What is going on right now? Mina hasn't developed any pieces. Unless you count the queen, which I don't. Okay, takes back the rook. I can't guard this pawn. Well, I guess I can. Go check. Bishop has take. And, oh, I didn't see that. Okay, I should have took back this way, but it's fine. We're still up a pawn. Go ahead and trade queens. And, yeah, we did drop the bishop there unnecessarily, but this should be winning for me. Okay, I think there's no way to defend this pawn. Yeah. The only thing we have to be careful about is getting, like, back rank checkmated somehow, so I'm gonna go h3 to stop any chances of that happening. I don't really want to take that because then the knight gets active. So I'm just going to push this pawn and try to promote. Okay, I don't know what king f7 is. Yeah, I'm just going to try to promote. And then we'll take this and then go rook d3. What? Okay, take that. Now she takes. Okay. Rook d3, rook d1. Let's go rook d1. Okay, that doesn't threaten anything. I will continue taking. And then let's go rook a1. That blunders the knight. Oh, we can't actually go there. Hold on a minute. I miscalculated that a little bit because there's this bishop. Okay, let's push this pawn. Alright, let's attack the rook. Let's go here. And now Mina does blunder the rook due to this little tactic. And she moves the king away, so she can't even take the bishop now. I mean, she can, but... Okay, this bishop and these two pawns are basically locked away in jail. So, I don't know what's happening there. I'm going to sack my knight for this pawn so that we can at least push here and try to get a queen. Nice. She doesn't even take, and we'll get a queen. We will get a queen. Let's grab this bishop. If she has to move it, let's go here. Second queen. How many queens can we get? This is not stalemate because the king can still move. Sack the queen for the bishop. Let's go here. Check. Nice, and we do get this ladderless mate against Mina. So with that, we win against Aaron, Janjay, and Mina. Thank you guys for watching episode 4, and in the next episode, episode 5, I will beat Zara, Santiago, and Kareem, which are the last 3 beginner bots in this section. And after that, I will move on to the intermediate section. Hope you guys liked this video, and if you'd like more content like the one I just did, please let me know. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.